Hey everybody, welcome to our channel called Know-Pro Construction Tips. What we're going to be doing in this video is making this little jig to help us set our casing on some door jambs. Okay, if you have like 10 doors to do, then this is the jig you want to make. It'll make your life so much easier. You'll be working smarter, not harder. A lot of people say, oh, you can eyeball it. You don't have to make this jig and it's a waste of time. No, I beg to differ. If you're doing 10 doors, or even just one door, you're going to want this jig because it helps you reveal on your casing and your jamb look uniform all the way down from the header casing to the floor. So if you like a really nice reveal on your carpentry work when it comes to door jambs and casing, then this is what you're going to want to do. We're using 5/8 nails right there, little 18 gauge 5/8 nails, and we're going to nail it. Basically two 2-inch pieces to a 1.5-inch piece of door stop. That's what we're doing here. And then we're going to use this to scribe a line on our jambs, which as soon as we get done nailing it together, we're going to show you how we do that. And then after that, we're actually going to show you how to cut the jamb casing, basically the header casing and the jamb legs casing. Okay, so if you're interested in learning how to do that, then check this video out. This is the way we do it, and of course there's many different ways to do things, but this is how we've been doing it for years, and it really helps us out. So hope you enjoyed the video, and if so, remember to hit that like button and leave a comment if you have any questions.
All right, when you're setting door casing, you're going to want it to be a 1/4 inch back. A couple tricks you can do. You can take a pencil, because it's 1/4 inch, you hold it like this, you hold it flush, you mark your line, you know that's a 1/4 inch setback. You do that there, you do it here, then you do it on the top, you do it there, you do it here, you do it there. That's cool and all, and it's really great to have pencils that are 1/4 inch thick that'll work like that. But if you take a piece of stop material like this, just basically jamb stop material, 2 pieces like that, then what you do is you just go like this, start at the top, put your pencil like this, and you just go all the way down. Go to the top. See how I made that one just a little bit over, so that way you can catch right there. If you bring this one out a little bit, it'll catch as well on the other side. Now, if you're going to measure for your casing, now that you have that line, you're going to want to measure for your top casing. You're going to want to measure from line to line, from one side to the other, which in this doorway, we're going to be 28 5/8. Wait, make sure we're on the line. Check that, 28 1/2. I'm on the right. It's going to be for both sides, 28 1/2. And that's from this line to the other line we drew, 28 1/2. Now that we got our measurement, 28 1/2, which is our casing measurement for our header jamb, then you take your casing, square in like this. You know what? Kick it on a 45 like that. Boom. Then you come over here, you get your 28 1/2, and you put your tape just like that. 28 1/2 line is right there. You can see it right there perfectly. 28 1/2. Can you see this edge over here? Mm-hmm. Then you mark this right here. And then I always put a line so I know which way my 45 is going to go. I'm going to flip this. I'm going to come over here. I always go a little stronger, so that way I can cut it right back to my line. So we want it to be right there. So now I'll cut a blade off. 28.5 exact. You see that? 28.5 exact. Over here, we're exactly on that pit tip. We already cut one, so then I like to make sure they're both the right size for inside and out. They're exactly the same size. Perfect. If it's a hair off, it's fine. If one's on the inside or the outside, they're their own thing. Cut. So now that we got our casing, our header casing cut, we're gonna put it right up to that line, right there. Right there. I always like to nail into the jamb. That way, the jamb, if there's any movement in it, this will help lock in the jamb. Get cut. Left side, we'll measure left side. We're going 80. Tap this. We got 80 and 3/4, so I'm going to cut it 1/8 shy. So we're going to go 80 and 5/8. Actually, this one's going to be 80 and 7/8. Push down on that flooring, lock it in. Yeah, both of them, 80 and 7/8. 80, 7/8. Typically, your casing isn't that tall, but we have a higher elevation. We're stepping down from the bathroom into the living room. So we're about 3/4 inch bigger on our casing than we normally are, but that's fine. Our casing is large enough for that. Cut. First, as I always cut my 45 first. This one's gonna be on this side. I always go as tight as I can to the top, so I don't waste material. You're gonna have one side, that's gonna be my left side. Then you turn your table over to that side. We're gonna cut that one. Boom. As you see now, they're both the opposite side. So we got right and left. And that's gonna be to receive my header casing. So then, 80 and 5/8, I come over here. 80 and 7/8. Come over here, I mark my 7, I get it right at my line. 7/8. Make sure your table's clear first. 80 and 7/8. Boom. I got this one, I'm just gonna put it right up to it and mark it right there. 80 and 7/8. Mark it. Put this back in the square position. You can verify by lining up those tips right there, like that. Come over here. We're exact. Perfect. Install time. All right, I got my right side and I got my left side. I'm gonna dry fit it first. Perfect. Perfect miter. Boom. Line it up on my line. Right there, it's just on the inside of my line, so I'm gonna match that right here, inside of my line. And I'm gonna shoot one here, and I'm gonna shoot one here, shoot one here. Then I'm gonna push that in up top, shoot that in, push this in, shoot it in. We're using 18 gauge, 1.5 inch nails. line it up. Tack it in. Find my line. And I'm going to go and lock this in here. No movement. Lock that in there. There it is.